Now, you're probably wondering, why am I holding a camera and recording 3 tubs of Vaseline? And the reason is just in relation to the title of the video, which is related to how people just don't seem to really care about what's going on in this life. And this is just a prime example of that, because when I first bought the first tub, as you can see, the price was £3.49. Then when the time came to buy the next one, it's £3.99, which isn't that much of an increase. Well, it is quite a lot, actually. But then the last one is the best one, because that's when it went up to £4.99. Now, some people might say, well, what's the problem with this? Well, the thing about it is that the oil that comes from the ground, it doesn't charge you anything to come out. And if I was there with my oil pump and had to get the oil out of the ground, then after years gone by, it would still cost me the same amount of money to get whatever oil out that I need to. So the fact the price is going up is only because I just want more money and because I'm more greedy, and that's essentially what's happening now. But the thing about it is, the problem I have is the fact that they can get away with it. And the reason why they can get away with these price increases is because people are so busy just trying to live their lives and have fun and whatever. But then while they're doing that, of course, the people who are taking advantage of them, they're busy doing this because they're the ones who control the actual resources. And now, the other thing I'm going to just show is that the other reason why people are so distracted, away from things like this, is that they're too busy doing something else. And so I'm just going to do a search to show you what I mean. Yeah, so notice, when I'm looking down here, all you're going to see is, look, tips to beat your business competitors. And you see it just goes on and on and on. You got YouTube videos as well, your ads. So what essentially is happening is that people are, the people that run, effectively own all the resources, they will sell it to us, keep putting the price up for no reason. Of course, they'll make up a reason which sounds valid for why the price has to go up. But in the end, the actual resources themselves don't charge anything. That's how it is. The rain is free. Stuff from the ground is free. The grass is free. Everything is, we actually get it free. Because that's how God's given it to us. But it's because of how we are, why things have to end up this way. And so now all we have in life is just that we're supposed to now compete against each other and actually concentrate on just trying to take each other out while they're busy putting the prices up. And now you might wonder, why were they so successful in doing this? And we can read of that in the obvious place, knowing what my channel is about, which is obviously in the Bible. Because you wouldn't think that God would just leave us here with no clue as to what's going on. And so we can read it here. This is Revelation 17 and 1. And it says, "And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked to me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication." So notice it says the kings of the earth have committed fornication. So obviously you got these big companies who own all the resources, and you notice that they're not exactly the nicest people in the world, even with all the money that they have. And especially when you look at things like, if anyone can do a search and find out that the United Nations will actually tell you that there are, I think it's 25,000 people die every day from starvation. So, of course, all these kings of the earth, they could easily get the money together to feed them, but they just can't be bothered because they know that we don't care either. And as it says, because we are the ones who are drunk with the wine of this, of her fornication. So that shows you that there's a process going on, which is helping to keep us drunk. And that's why people don't really care about things like these price rises, which we're going to have to be putting up with. The other funny thing is, I can bet that if I go down to Westbury's, I bet it's not $4.99 anymore. But I might even go down there just to take a quick picture if I've got time, just to see, what price it is up to now.